that turned down, didn't I? She lives. Old habits. Fixing to break 'em, baby. Man, there's always something to forget to do. Jeez, I wonder what causes that shit. There's got to be some medical reason why John forgets to do things. Submit myself for testing for that shit. Anyway, boy, howdy shit. That's right, baby. I try my best every chance I get, baby. I hope y'all are having a great day. It is indeed Tuesday. Time for our Blue Dot family meeting, and I'm damn sure glad y'all are here. Remind John what the hell to do here. Jay Clayton was the first one to jump in, and him and Steph are going on a boating trip tomorrow, fella. I again remind you, buddy, I offer bag service. I carry bags, and if needed, stand in for cruises. And somebody doesn't want to go, so ask somebody, get somebody else. Anyway, I'm a good sup. Anyway, Jay, y'all take care. I'm glad to see y'all here. Nancy Halverson is here. Bart Larson. Martha, the smartass squaw, is with us. Thank you very much. Deborah Douglas. Michael Johnson, KY, how you doing, buddy? Let me see. Bruce Preston, thank you. And John Cass. John Cass. Slow down, John. Damn, CM's here. He's going to hear you all the way from Florida, screwing up all your language here. Dana Michael, thank you for being here. Let's see. Deborah Douglas, Kelly Clark. Let me see. Timothy is here. Genius Chat Show, Virginia Whitley. Thank you for being here, darling. Y'all remember to check out Virginia Whitley, Ginger's Chat Show. She's on every day, almost, I think. Y'all check her out. Dorothy Tyndall, baby, thank you for being here. Let me see. What the hell? What WTF Stream Studio? We're damn sure glad you're here. Cherokee Rose Daniels, baby, I've been watching your posts. Oh, you're flooded. I think you're flooded, baby. Karen Van Wyck. Look at how proud I am of that. Rolls right off my tongue. Anyway, let me get on down here. I won't get anywhere. Let's see, who's here? Everybody's here. I can't get to the bottom. Boy, howdy shit. Trudy Baxter. Hey, how you doing, Trudy? Thank you so much for the shirts you have sent lately, baby. I've had a time with those things. Anyway, Paula's here, and so is Cheryl Whiterstedt. Moose. That's right, baby. Moose. What I'm doing here with the Moose shirt is, if I think of someplace cold, maybe I won't burst into flames when I go outside, because it's burning down here, baby, and I mean it's hot. But there's more things that are making me hot right now. Just if it ain't the weather, baby, it's the news. And I guess we're on. They call it we're on Georgia Watch. Georgia's on our mind, baby. They got the grand jury convened down there. Everybody's sworn in. Randy Peterson. Yeah, baby. Stay in the shade, buddy. Tommy Tubby shit. That's what I call him. Where was I? Oh, yeah, Georgia. They've got the grand jury convened down there. We're keeping an eye out, see if anything comes out of that. And, yeah, then we have the Tommy Tubbo shit story going on, where after I posted my rant today, which was all about me being pissed off at Tommy Tubby shit, because he's a racist asshole, and I assume all his buddies are racist assholes too, because he sure is defending white nationalism a whole lot lately. But I see right after I put maybe that's it. Right after I put my video out, I see a news story that he's out there proclaiming white nationalism is bad and it's racist, and yeah, that's some bitch. Maybe he saw my video. I thought, man, I pissed that guy off. Yeah, he did. He should piss every one of us off, because that's the kind of bullshit game he wants to play with his little white supremacist asshole buddies. But the kicker is him holding up military promotions. That's really starting to affect things. And the little prick just wants to grab the attention until he gets his way on this abortion thing with the military, and he can kiss our collective ass. But there is a lot going on in the news, so let's slow down a bit here and get my co-host up in here and see what Misha Chick is up to. How you doing, darling?
I'm doing okay, John. If these
Good.
dogs don't start making a bunch of noise.
Ah, ah,
Yeah, I have an extra one, so if they
you
get
have an
kind of.
extra one? Well, good for
Yeah,
you. Good, good. Is
well,
it
kind
visitor
of.
or?
It might be a permanent visitor. I'm not sure yet.
Oh, testing the
Yeah.
waters.
No, he was my foster dog
Oh,
before,
okay.
but yeah, he might have to come back for a while. I don't know.
Wow. Well,
It's all good.
good.
They get loud.
Yeah. Mine are.
So I apologize ahead of time.
Mine
But
opened
I
it.
did have a couple things
What?
before we go into politics in general.
What's that?
Well, I'm working on a little thing here,
You got a thing?
and I got a thing,
And you're working on it.
um, a Blue Dot Family disclaimer.
A disclaimer.
A disclaimer, that you say at
Yeah.
the beginning
Right
before
from
you
the
start
beginning, you say,
everything.
well, we got to tell you this.
So you want to give it a try? Do you want me to do it?
Go ahead.
Okay.
All right. Here's a
The views and
disclaimer.
opinions.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Good. No, go
Blue
ahead.
Dot Family disclaimer.
All right.
The views and opinions expressed on the Blue Dot Live show are strictly those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect those of the Blue Dot family in its entirety. We are not experts on the topics we discuss, nor are we journalists. We are simply concerned citizens trying to find sanity in an increasingly insane world. We urge you to listen, read, and view as many different sources as you can. Keep up with the shit show of American politics so you can form your own opinions.
That's damn good. That's damn good. How do we get that in there?
I don't know. You have to talk to Travis.
I will.
I've
Are you shitting me? Travis will
I
bite
also
on that
have
in
a
a
viewer
heartbeat.
warning and side effects that I'm working on too.
We side effects. Funny you should
Yes.
mention that. No, I put it in the main discussion, I guess, if you can, and I'll have Travis go in there and say, hey, get that out of there. I think we ought to have that on the show because hey,
Yes,
because it's true because we have a lot of varying opinions on this show.
we do.
We are a variety of personalities.
And
You
you're
know,
free to take what you like and leave the rest.
there you
know?
go.
Yeah.
You can agree
Yeah.
or you can disagree, but as long as I think all of us agree on the general direction. I think some of us disagree on the finer points and how to get things done. Uh,
Yeah,
but I think generally we're all marching in the same direction.
we are.
We
We
are.
are, but our focuses sometimes are a little bit more sharper on some things than other things, and everybody's focus is a little different, and that's okay.
Yeah. Oh man,
And speaking of focus,
focus.
the other night,
Uh-huh.
or the other morning, I should say, I went and checked out your short
Uh
that
oh.
you did, you
You looked
posted
up
it
my
on
shorts?
Facebook. Put your shorts back on,
Put your
John.
shorts on, John. Jesus. What's the matter?
But it got like 10,500 or something um, views on Facebook. On
Yes.
Facebook,
Yes.
right? And it had like 161 shares
Yes.
on Facebook.
And
So yippee you! But I went down the little share list and I wanted to call a couple people out just to let them know we appreciate them sharing this shit.
Indeed.
And these are not names that I've seen pop up anywhere before. I just sort of picked them out at random. So Charles Heath from Michigan, Barbara Troublefield from New Mexico, Alice Mull from South Carolina, Judge Collins from West Virginia, Wayne Turner, Arizona, Kathy Ensor, Pennsylvania, Gregory Walker, Texas, Bill Rhodes, Kansas, John Perry, North Carolina, Rufus Jameson,
Rufus.
Tennessee,
Outstanding.
Cordero Juarez, Puerto Rico, Jeffrey Masumano, Connecticut. Thank you
Yes.
for sharing that shit.
Thank you for sharing that
Thank
shit.
you.
We
Yeah,
appreciate
and
the
then
shit out of it.
there was one gentleman from Ohio,
From Ohio.
Granville G. Walton Jr. from Ohio.
Right?
And I checked his out, and they have a vote on the 8th of August, and it's an issue vote. And he would like everybody to vote no on issue 1, and that issue 1 is one of those questions, ballot question process things, where they want to change it from 51 50 plus 1% to put something on a ballot
Right.
to having to have 60%, which means that 40% of the population can keep something from getting
Yeah, that's the
on
way
a
you have to
ballot.
look at that. I
Right,
always believe it's a 50 plus one. You got the
right.
majority, you get the you. That's the way we deal in this country. That's how we
And
vote.
he wants to keep that 50 plus 1. So Granville G. Walton Jr. in Ohio wants you to vote no on issue 1 on August 8th.
So if you're in Ohio, remember that. When you see issue
Yeah.
number 1, then say no, 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 no. Just remember that. No, no. And thank you so much for participating like that. To put that's what we need to do more of. You know that.
Yeah, I hadn't thought to poke around in some of the shares before.
I'm we're in the process right now. Travis, after oh my God, I don't know how long, has been working on a project. He finished it up in yeah, he's gonna have a little bit more time to be able to devote to some things I want to get done and updating on the show here. And he's gonna love that intro, that disclaimer. That's right up his alley. So,
Yeah.
but anyway, other than that, what's going on?
Other than that,
Other than Tubby Tubberfield and Tubber shit, and
yeah.
Donnie down in Georgia. Those are the two big headlines I'm seeing.
Right. So yeah, the grand jury down in Georgia. Now they do that every 2 months. That they pick 2 juries for the cases that they're going to be doing.
Right. Right.
So it's the normal
Yeah.
process, and
Yeah.
they have 23 on each plus 2 alternates. And that's how that works out. So
Yeah.
when they exactly start on Donnie's shit, we don't know.
Yeah, this
But
is
they've
this
got
is a grand jury. The special grand jury they had before was to investigate whether they're who did what and all that shit. Well, now we're getting up to yep, they did shit. So what are we gonna do about it? And
Right.
that's where this grand jury is gonna come in.
And they're going to be, they're going to be figuring out the actual indictments. Is that right?
Yes.
I understand that?
Yes,
Okay.
we will hear from them. Uh, if an indictment comes out of it, then yeah, we're going to hear it from this grand jury. That's where it's going to come from. Lord have mercy. I am looking forward to tomorrow. You see me leaning. Hopefully, in a few days, I won't have to do that. I have an eyeglass appointment.
Good for you.
I'm getting to see an optometrist tomorrow at 10:15 in the morning. John's going to go get his eyeballs checked, so I don't have to lean so far into that computer to do anything, and because it's really getting irritating as shit.
It is.
So yes, I got to go get.
And the only other thing I've got is
Hang in there, Bart Larson.
the Michigan GOP, whatever they call themselves. Their state convention.
Right.
They're still battling it out. People were kicking each other and.
Are you
Disagree.
talking physically?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Again.
They're just turning into a regular freaking circus, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's why I looked at it today. When you throw in Tommy Tubba shit, and you look at Marjorie Taylor Greene, Bo Bart, Jacket Off Jordan, all these people, they're clowns. There's a bunch of them in the Republican Party that just scream and make noise, and that's all their job is.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
When you don't have, you don't have the smarts or whatever, you just get upset and angry and you
just
punch
scream a bunch of shit.
Scream.
You look like an idiot. That's okay. They all know you're an idiot anyway.
Just step away from them and let them work it out.
Yes. James, my man, how you doing?
No, James, you're not lighting up.
You're not lighting up, James. Not a thing, buddy.
You might have to cycle back out of Discord and come back in.
Let's try that. I'm gonna admonish you down to that. There you go. And now.
Sometimes they have to go farther out than that. Yeah, there he goes. Okay.
Now, forgive me because I cannot read the other person in the room.
DJ.
It's me, John.
Oh,
the reason that you had to put that disclosure up there are the things that I say.
Yeah, is that what it is? Hello,
That's what it
DJ.
is, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Half your little icon, your little round symbol, It's cut
Yeah.
in half. Did you do that?
There's
Well,
words on
yeah.
it.
Oh, there's words on the other side?
Something
Yeah, see, I
together.
didn't see that.
Mhm.
You change your
Well,
shit up, and I can't see the little name down there.
oh,
John's
oh,
blind.
I'm sorry. I'll change it so
No,
it's
no,
works
no,
for
I'm getting new
you.
glasses.
No,
I'm
then he
hoping to be
really
able to,
won't find you if
yeah,
you change it.
soon I hope
No.
to be able to look over there and be able to read anything.
Well, that's my business card, but it's only part of it. That's why
Oh,
it looks funny.
oh,
No.
okay.
Hey, I just want to tell you, I got a new girl in my life.
Huh? Wait a minute. Wait, does your wife know about her?
Oh yeah.
Oh, menage a trois. See, I understand. No, understand. We all, pretty liberal-minded people out here. We understand that kind of thing. Go ahead.
Yeah, she's letting her live with us.
Oh, she's living with y'all?
Yeah, her name's Cece.
Cece.
Hmm.
Cece.
Is that
Right.
that cute little puppy you showed us the other day?
Yes.
Oh,
Puppy
look
I
at you.
took pictures of
Got a
on
new
the main
puppy.
session. Yep.
Yeah, she's a cutie.
Outstanding, brother.
She's
You know how I am with dogs. What was that? Mega Wet Willie just came in the door with a $5 donation and said, Tommy Tubbyville was a second-rate football coach, so he finally got a job in his experience range, a third-rate congressman.
yep.
Senator. Let's
Did
keep
you
that
see
right,
his
Mega
brother's post
He's a
today?
senator. The fucker.
His brother, I guess this is his brother. His name was Charles. What is it? Tufferbill? Is that what the last name is?
I don't know.
And
I
he
call
went
him
out
Tubba
and
shit.
posted a thing today saying, "I want to disassociate myself with my brother. I
Yes.
have nothing to do with that. I don't believe in the same." He doesn't.
Well, it tells you who the hell the Republicans are going. The only reason this guy got got elected was because he's the football coach of Alabama and football. And oh man, hey, we love our coach, so we're going to put him in there. Surely he's going to be a great senator. That didn't work. And
Yeah,
who was it? Florida was trying to get Herschel Walker. Come on, man. It tells you that the priority there is not intelligence. It's will you
Yeah.
do what we tell you to do? That's the
Yeah.
question.
Did you,
And let me
did
thank.
you see Nicole
Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold
on.
on, DJ.
Sorry, go ahead.
I want to thank Michael Johnson who just came in with $5 and said Parsons here in Missouri signaled SB 34 bill teaching the Bible in what? Parsons here in
That's Parsons, the governor.
Missouri signed
The governor.
S Bill 34 teaching the Bible. Fuck Trump, fuck Abbott, and fuck DeSantis. Are you shitting me?
In Missouri school. No, it's
DJ, you're breaking up, buddy. Really bad.
You got some background that's
You
coming
got
in.
something going on there.
Do you have a TV or something on that you're watching John on?
No, I just have 4 dogs.
Yeah, you're not. Where did James go? There he is.
Can you
Go
hear
in
me
his house
now?
again. Huh? Huh?
Can you hear me now?
Try it
Yeah,
again.
but you're coming in choppy.
You're chopping up real bad.
Oh, damn, choppy.
Well, send me back down, and I'll change over to my phone
All right, there you go.
Okay.
and try that.
All right, let's see if James is here.
Boy, howdy shit, I'm back.
Boy, howdy shit, I can hear you. How you doing, brother?
I'm too damn good to be true.
Ain't it? Ain't it? I'm reminded every time I pick up my cup. Y'all just see smoky. That's what you see on this side. On the other side of this cup, it reminds me that I'm too blessed to bitch. And I try to remember that. Doesn't help, but it's there to remind me. Hello, Joe Garcia. Anyway, James, what's going on up there, Tennessee?
Up as usual.
God's country, as I understand it.
Hey, did you like the humidity when you
Oh
was
man,
up here?
I loved my visit up there, brother. I absolutely
it's
loved it.
hot.
I can't remember the name of the lake that my niece lives on. My brother has a cabin up there. It's when we say on a hill, that's on a hill. As a matter of fact, just pulling in the driveway every time was like, "Are you shitting me? Really? That?" And but it was gorgeous. The weather was perfect. The scenery, everything. Yes, the weather was just absolutely gorgeous. It's me, Alan and I, my brother from another mother, went up there together, and we were both looking at the temperature up there, and it was like, 79 degrees, and we're looking at each other going that back home, reverse those numbers around, It's at least 97. Today it was a flat 100 at my house. Actual temperature hit
I
100
mean,
today.
it's the temperature hasn't really been that bad. It's just the friggin' humidity is crazy
Well,
around here.
yeah, we have a heat index of about 116 today, and it's going up all this week again. They got that heat dome that's sitting right over our ass, I guess. And yeah, I mean, opening my front door is like walking into an oven, dude. It's terrible. You can't work out there very long before you're just sweating to death. So I've been told to keep my ass inside. Doesn't work, but they keep telling me. Hell, I go out there to do just a little something when I come in. Just soak, just about. Smart ass
Gotta be
squaw
careful.
says it's 102 there today, where she is. This is
The
not.
heat,
It's all over
the
the
heat
place.
it can sneak up on you quick. So
It can.
I mean, everybody needs to take
Yeah.
it serious because it can kill you before you even know
You
it.
stay
I don't
hydrated.
think it's even 70 here today.
Talk
Wow.
faster.
I know. I had to wear a jacket.
Oh, that's good. Great, babe. Keep going. Oh, let me see. Ginger, Virginia Whitley asks how Jenny is. She's a silly donkey. She's doing fine. Why she goes out there and lays in the sun, I don't know. She lays out there right and gets a good spot in the sun and just lays there. Really, I'm dying.
Maybe she's just cooking the fleas off or
She's
something.
out there getting a tan. Shit. Jenny is doing fine. As a matter of fact, tomorrow my son has off. We already have plans to give her a bath, so we can cool her off and make sure we get everything on her good. Let me try this again and see if DJ makes it up here this time without. Are you good, DJ?
Can you hear me now?
Not a bit. Try it again.
Hello?
Nope, can't hear hello either. Try something else.
You can.
Huh?
Let's see.
But
Peter Pepper picked a pack of pickled pepper. Blah,
yeah, I
blah,
don't
blah.
like that guy, Peter. He lies all the time. Peck. How do you
I
call
know.
that a peck? Come on, get back in the field. Kick some more. You're cheating us, buddy. That's what they say.
Yep.
I've been in a good mood today.
Okay,
Everywhere.
what? Yeah, I can
I
tell.
spread cheer everywhere
what I
I
was going
went
to talk
today.
about real quick was where'd you go?
I'm right
Let's
here.
talk about that then. Oh,
Oh, I went
I'm
everywhere.
not right here.
Doing
You
my
can tell.
chores, buddy. Oh, you know what I did? All right.
What?
I'm going to mention this because, well, because y'all are family. Oh, that's great. That feeds right into what I'm fixing to say. Well, I went to the pharmacy today, and I picked up some nicotine patches.
Good for you.
I'm just, I'm at that point where, after going to see my brother, and by the way, I had a talk with him today. He sounds much better.
Good.
But more or less, the doctor, if he don't change his ways drastically, he's got about 4 months. If he stops smoking, if he stops drinking, and tries to improve his health, maybe we'll push that back a little bit. But it's not good. And I look at him, and I see me. I've smoked just about all
Yep.
my life, ever since I was a young kid. I think my first pack I swiped was probably 13, at least. So yeah, from 13 years old to 70, John smoked his ass off, and
That's a long time.
that's a long time.
Yeah.
But anyway, getting back to the
You're
cheerful side of
fortunate
this
you
shit,
haven't had
I
worse
bought the
problems.
patches. So today I bought the patches, which to me is okay. That's the first step, because my brother, who has not smoked since his incident, and I talked to him today. He's sounding real good. He quit smoking. He's quit drinking. He is just keeping to that mindset, and I'm just so freaking proud of him. I want him as long as we can keep him. And but anyway, yeah, going to see him in Tennessee was the final straw, and it's like, geez, man, what are you doing to yourself? So we're gonna get the patches. I don't really believe in them. I more believe in just quit, just quit. But we're gonna do
Well,
the patches because my brother.
They won't stop you all the way, John. You
Well,
may
my
still
brother
smoke
said they
while you
helped.
have the patches, but they'll help.
Oh, my,
They'll help,
yeah,
but
they'll help.
they probably won't stop you all the way.
Keep a positive mindset.
That's
John.
what I'm
Good
trying
luck.
to do. And
Yeah.
whilst I was
Yeah.
in there, I picked up Vicky's favorite. I'm talking about how cheerful I am. Picked up her favorite treat, which is a freeze. It's just dried chicken, real chicken, and you can buy them with smashed at the store. But these are like, you can look at that and go, all you need to do is throw that in the water, hydrate it back up, and throw it on the barbecue pit. Uh, it looks that good. And Vicky has really learned to love them. Anyway, I know it's high political news, but when I walked up to the counter and to get the patches there and threw the dog treats out there, I had told the lady behind the counter, I really appreciate CVS addicting my dog to crack, which is what that stuff is. She loves that stuff. Now, if I bring home something else, she'll sniff it and all of a sudden turn her head. Like, like, no. Like,
But that means that you're her pusher.
I'm her dealer.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
You're the dealer, John.
I'm the dealer. I want to thank John Cass, who came in with a $20 donation. John, thank you very much. Jenny's Bath Fund and fuck Trump. I appreciate that. I'll tell you what, I want to thank everybody who donates to this show. And the Mr. CJ2, thank you for subscribing, buddy. That trip, it did. If it had not been for this Blue Dot family, I would not have been able to go. And when I went, additional things that happened on a road or whatever, and you come home and I go, oh God, you got nothing left. And that day I opened that package from
Tony.
Tony Boy. No. Oh Lord, have mercy! Are you shitting me, John?
It was from Tony Boyd.
Was it Tony Boyd?
Yes, it was.
I think I'm going nuts. I swear I'm losing my mind. And he saved my ass with the donation was in there. And oh, by the way, I love my freaking lighter. So, all right, let's get back to the rat killing. James, are you in?
Hello?
Tony? I mean, Jesus Christ.
James.
James,
Rat killing.
you're in. DJ, you're in.
Yep.
All right, we're all here.
Joe had his hand up, but it's down now.
What's Joe doing?
He's just sitting down there. His hand was up, but it's not
Yeah,
up
the
right
rabbit.
now. There it is.
He might be busy with kids or something.
He might be busy. Joe, are you busy?
Did I fall out of my chair?
If he is, he's cooking brisket.
Did I
What?
fall off my chair?
You fell off, buddy. But
Something, yeah.
we're here to grab you. We're here to help you, brother.
I'm
Man.
proud of you, John. I'm proud of you.
What? I ain't done it yet. I got the patches.
Just the intention of trying makes me proud.
Yeah. You know what else, John? Sometimes when something bad happens, good things come from it. And this is one of the sad part is, your brother's condition. But the good part is that you're learning to protect yourself from that kind of stuff. And that's great. We want you to live as long as you possibly can.
Absolutely. I second the motion.
Oh, Lord.
Motion passes.
Sometimes you get them and they just make you just laugh the second you see them. This time I get to see the thing before y'all do. It couldn't come up there with a donkey in just a minute. It is. It weighed heavy on my mind, that whole trip. I'm ready to, and besides that, I can't afford them anymore. I just can't afford them anymore.
They are expensive.
Yeah, when I stop thinking about how much I'm spending on the damn things, then yeah, that's a car payment, baby. And it is.
I remember 50 cents for a pack.
Oh man, I'm telling you, it is. It is. That's a big motivator. It's a huge motivator nowadays, because when your budget's tight, baby, that's it. You got to start making decisions. Anyway, Miss Linda came in with $5 and said, "Speaking of Tuberville, you know what a tuber is? Is potato." Fuck Trump. As soon as I saw that pop up there, I laughed my ass off. I laughed. Speaking of Tuberville, you know what a tuber is, right? Is potato. I love it. And Eclipse Quinn, thank you for coming in, brother. We appreciate it. Welcome to the family. So, what other rats have been crawling around? And I've seen them. There's a bunch of them today. We have Donnie's, what's that headline? DOJ says Trump shouldn't have immunity, and that's that E. Jean Carroll thing. He's got
I
no
didn't see
immunity
that.
from that. Get your ass in there. She can sue your ass again. That's what that says.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And he's asking, did you all talk about this already? Trump is asking for the court case to be held over until after the election.
he wants a delay. Gee, I wonder why. So he can milk it for all it's worth. Yeah. Yeah, he's they're going to do this, delay shit as much as they can. And basically that's what they're telling the court is there is no reason to expedite this case and every reason not to, because he is a candidate. But this is what kills me nowadays. There is no time when somebody's not a candidate. All right, Donnie
Right.
declared as soon as he left the office, he's declared that he's going to run for office again. So he's a presidential candidate, and he's off limits here or there on this subject, that subject. Bullshit. That's a bullshit game.
I don't see it. I hate to put it this way, but I don't see it hurting his running the way he runs. He takes anything that's thrown at him, twists it around, and flings it right back out.
Yeah.
So why would it do him any harm?
Yeah, it's the same modus operandi he's had his whole
Yeah.
fucking life. Accuse
I-
others of what you're doing.
I read
He just
Eileen
keeps
Cannon.
making money off of it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Go ahead.
John?
I saw a news blurb, but I didn't read the whole thing, that Aileen Cannon has already granted a delay. What was that all about? I didn't get to read it.
I didn't get to.
I did not see that.
Yeah, I saw it on.
A delay for what?
Did she grant it or was she asked to? I don't know
Yeah, I know the ask
if
is
she
done.
granted anything.
I don't
Well,
know
okay, but I don't know. Maybe she didn't grant. Maybe it's just the ask. I don't know. I saw just a news blurb on it, and I didn't really have time to read it.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to go.
You gotta go, Joe.
Supper's on the table,
Well, brother,
You
I'd
gotta
go
go, you gotta
too.
go.
and, and
Yeah.
that's one thing I cannot say no to.
No.
Oh, that one thing.
Yeah, that one thing. Yeah, that's
I'm
just this
addicted.
one thing.
I'm addicted.
I
You
don't
know.
blame you, Joe. I've seen your wife's cooking.
I'm
Tell
telling you,
tell Maria we said hello, brother.
I will, my friend.
All right. I'll
Y'all
talk
have
to
a
you
good
soon.
evening.
It's
Night,
harder
Joe.
to quit eating than it is to quit smoking.
Well, I've cut back. I've cut back quite a bit.
See, everything in
No,
moderation, they say. So
Yeah. No
Yeah.
in between snacks.
I'm going to
Oh,
give up.
that's good.
So we'll catch you guys later.
All
Have a
right,
good
Joe.
one,
And,
Joe.
nice talking to you all.
You bet.
You
Take
too.
care of yourself, brother.
And you never know, John. I might show up at your house one
Hey.
of these days.
It ain't that far away, brother.
That's
it ain't
right.
that far away.
It's just a hop, skip over to the holler.
There you go. Yeah, holler.
Threatened
I
him
learned
with
what that was when I was in Tennessee. Oh, you could. Yeah, I fully understand that holler shit.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
fully understand it now. So,
Y'all have a good one.
all right, Joe. Take care of yourself.
Bye, Joe.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Hey, John.
Yes, sir.
Nicole Wallace had a pretty good session on MSNBC today on Tupperware, Tommy Tupperware.
Yeah.
And she pointed out that there's several of the major, and I don't know what you call them. You're a military guy, but of these heads of each of the branches of the
Yeah.
service.
Right now he's holding up the
He's doing it on
the
purpose.
Joint
I
Chiefs of
swear.
Staff,
Okay.
the head of the Joint
Well,
Chiefs of
There's
Staff.
a shitload of them
Their
retiring
appointments are
right
going
now.
to.
Yes.
What she said, what Nicole Wall said, is their appointments are going to expire, and if he doesn't let somebody renew them, then we're not going to have
Exactly.
heads for the different branches, and that presents a definite.
You know, when
hole
you,
in
you know,
our
it's not
spirit,
just
But
it disrupts the whole system, the whole way that the government works.
It
It's
affects our
getting into
national
national. It's
security.
getting
It does.
national security.
You know, he's holding this up for his little personal butthurt reason, or his religious beliefs. That's what it is, and he's willing to. Kelly K. Duncan just mentioned the Marine Corps Commandant retired today. Guess what? We need a replacement. No, you're not going to get one because Tommy is pissed off, and this is disgusting because it not only affects that officer going into that affects his whole family. because when military personnel move into a new position, it doesn't affect just that guy. This ain't boot camp. You're married. You got a family. They all have to move with your ass. You know, it affects a whole lot of things in a serviceman's life, and especially so at the officer level. At that level, and we're letting this asshole hold it up because he loves, I don't know, fill in the blank on religious leader, and he doesn't want the laws of this country to be exercised the way he does it. He doesn't like it, and it pisses me off. You little shit! They elected you.
I don't believe that's not his motivation. That's just what he's using.
I don't.
Kidding me?
If he wants to use it, that's what I'm going to hang him.
He wants to tear down our military.
Oh well, isn't he just a patriotic mother? Yeah. Get his ass out. What are you doing, Alabama? You're an embarrassment right now. A disgrace. I say. And then throw in this little step with his white nationalist buddies. Look how long it take him to cave. This story's been in the news for over a month.
Seems like somebody should be able to override his fucking ass or something.
Kick his ass out, censor his shit or something. The Republican Party needs to come together and find some kind of dignity.
Well, there's just so many fires going on that they're having a hard time stomping them all.
Yeah, they got so much going on, and half of it's trying to kiss Donnie's ass.
It's like, quick, light one over here, quick, light one over there.
Yeah. And they're too busy stomping that shit out. And all of it's social issues, culture war shit. That's what they're up. That's what they want.
Don't get me started on the Moms for Liberty.
No, I haven't delved into them yet. I've read I'm telling you, my life is a little bit busy there, but I do have a plan to slow it down. I really do because I've been told to. It's a good plan. Let's see if it works. Squirrel. Son of a bitch.
Squirrel. Moms for Liberty.
Yeah, them girls.
It's Moms
for Liberty.
Moms for bigotry. It's Moms for bigotry.
That's what I've been reading.
Damn it.
What is this? A right-wing nut job branch of what?
It is. It's the little Hitler ladies.
Now, isn't that sad? Are they the ones that's out there wanting to burn books and shit?
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's part of it, John.
Wonderful,
Part of it.
wonderful.
It's where they're starting. It's all about starting in the schools. Starting in the schools, taking over that shit.
You know, and they're the ones that are claiming.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No.
I was going to say they had a prayer breakfast, and the guy that was there, I can't remember his name, started talking about how Hitler and Mussolini and all these people made sense with and with the things they said in their writings. And this was a prayer meeting on Sunday morning for the Moms group.
Really?
And I'm going, what the hell?
Really? How
and they're also here in Missouri now.
Let's be honest here.
In
Let's be honest. Hitler in his group of thugs with him, Goebbels and the rest of them I can't think right now. They were selling a product. They were selling a product to the German people, and they bought it, and that's what it became. Well, guess what, baby? The Republican Party's doing the same thing here. It's just it's just under a different guise, but it's all sold under patriotism.
When you hear the fucking name Moms for Liberty, does that not sound like something we all should be in? I mean,
we should all be for Moms for Liberty.
Bullshit.
Yeah, Moms for Liberty. Yeah, who doesn't want that? Yeah. No, it's not what it seems to be. It's with a lot of Republican bullshit. You know, the Proud Boys or the Oath Keepers. Oh, yeah, I love that one. Oath Keepers, my ass. You fucking broke your oath. Shove it up your ass. It's exactly what I tell any of those assholes that join that group. Oath Keepers. No, you broke your oath and shove it up your ass. Don't wave the flag around me or quote your fucking patriotic bullshit. You sold your country out, buddy. That's what I think. Anyway, I'm on a roll today. I'm just going.
That's okay.
You can't help but get mad at a group like that. I mean, it's unbelievable. And there's something that everybody has been saying that everyone should watch. And it's a movie. It's on Netflix, I believe. And it's called El Dorado. If you haven't heard of it and you hadn't watched it, you need to. Everybody who's listening should watch this. It is the 1920s in Nazi Germany. And it is the story from the point of view of the gay and trans community of the rise to power of Hitler. In
Oh, I
fact,
can
one of
only
his
imagine.
right-hand men, yeah, one of his right-hand men was very gay and hung out in the gay clubs. And it shows you, because he was close to Hitler and had Hitler's ear, Hitler allowed him to do it. Hitler told him, hey, just cool it so you're not doing it so much publicly, but he didn't think he'd get in trouble for it. But what happened was Hitler kind of courted the gays and let them do what they want until he finally got into power, and he turned on them. He started killing them and putting them in prison and stuff after he got in power. It's a great movie. You should watch it because it's exactly what's happening today in the United States.
El Dorado.
Sounds
El
cheery
Dorado.
and uplifting.
Sounds what, Miss Chick?
Cheery and uplifting.
Cheery and uplifting. He'll leave with a smile.
No, it's not cheery and uplifting, but you know. And there's that other movie now with Jim Caviezel about the kids, what is it? The child transportation,
yes,
whatever you call it.
yes, yes.
Well,
what is
that movie is being criticized, even though it's making money at the box office. It's being criticized because it has a QAnon influence in it.
Oh,
And you can see QAnon in it in some of the things that are happening.
And what is this movie?
And God, what's the name of it?
something for
Freedom or something like that. Yeah. And the thing about
it has to do with
child trafficking.
I see.
Yeah, of children. And Jim Caviezel plays the hero who goes out and gets children back and stops these
I
guys.
see.
And I guess he eventually kills in the movie the leader of the trafficking ring.
Okay.
But anyway, Jim Caviezel, and I love him. I think he's a great actor, and I'm really sad about this. He's into QAnon. He's into fucking QAnon, man. Jim Caviezel, he played Jesus in that movie by Mel, what's his name, from Australia.
Don't tell me Jesus is
Gibson.
QAnon. Are you shitting me, really?
No, he played
No wonder
Jesus
I
in
nailed
that.
it,
What was
Tucker.
it?
What?
The Something of Christ, the movie. I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
I don't.
The Passion
I-
Christ.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Thank-
Passion of Christ. Yeah,
That was
Thank
Jim
you.
Caviezel playing Christ.
that's another
Mel
Thank
one.
you,
Gibson
Kelly.
was the producer.
I didn't see
Kelly
that.
says it's The Sound of Freedom is the name of the movie.
The Sound of
Okay,
Freedom.
The Sound of Freedom, and he's in it, and it's got a lot of QAnon influence, kind of subtly in the movie. And Jim Caviezel is a QAnon conspiracy theorist, and so I'm so sad hearing about that because I like his acting so much. But I'm not going to watch any more of his movies.
Well,
I can tell you that.
eventually we find out who everybody is, don't we?
Right,
I
unless
just
they
couldn't
stay
believe it.
quiet, which is what they should do.
Yeah.
Oh well, look at the pillow guy. He's going under. Did you see the stuff about him today?
Do we care about the pillow
Lindell.
man?
Lindell's selling off his pillow machines out of his factory, and he won't admit because he's going under, and he's selling them to try and keep what's
Help.
left alive.
Huh?
His pillows were always just shredded leftover foam. You know that,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
What's up with my pillow guy? Why is he even still around?
Well, he lost
Good
$100 million, and he also lost all of his commercial accounts. Walmart dropped him. All of these
Yeah,
different
I heard a lot of people
big
dropped
box
it.
stores dropped him. So
People-
now he's moving. He says he's just moving equipment around, but
Yeah.
the Minneapolis Star newspaper said that he's selling it. He's selling it. He's
Good.
going out of business.
I
He's
hope
trying
he-
to
I hope
recoup
he-
some money
I-
before he goes
I-
under.
I hope he loses everything he's freaking got. Hello,
I
Bernadette.
agree with you.
Hi, John, and I hope it doesn't hurt him too. Good.
Yeah. How have you been, darling?
Been busy in the kitchen making homemade donuts again today. And this time I made the dough myself.
Homemade
so
donuts.
Now,
Powdered
now I have
ones
to.
or
Yes, they're powdered sugar coated. Oh
Powdered
my God,
sugar.
they're like.
I like that when you take a bite and you just get all that stuff all over your
Oh
face.
yeah, my mom
Oh.
used to make these when I was a kid, so there was a big hit for the family. So I just figured, I got a little time, and then I ran into the show, and I was like, oh, geez, I guess I didn't have that much time.
We're glad you're here. We're happy anytime I see you pop in.
Yeah.
So,
So yeah, these the my pillow guy,
my pillow guy.
rotten hell, you son of a bitch.
Well,
Look at your goddamn
he's losing his
overpriced
business.
pillow.
You know, he was on the pinnacle of the pinnacle of the pillow power, and now he's dwindling down. Somebody asked me to put the Somebody
crazy as
asked
a
me for
fucking
that.
loon, along with Tommy Tub of shit.
Tommy
And the
Tubby
rest
shit
of
is the
them.
one that pissed me off today. Hey, that
I'm
guy,
over
that's
these people.
bullshit. It took him a month to stand there and say, yes, white nationalism is racism. Yeah, we all knew that. We've been telling you for months, ever since you said the shit. You know what it tells me? It tells me all his buddies are white nationalists. They're white supremacists. They're racist. That's
Well,
who
we knew
his
that
buddies are.
We knew that before he got into office.
That's
the
true.
plank that he ran on. They're not telling us anything that we don't
That's
fucking
true.
know.
Well, they're
What
pretty
we
blatant
need
about
to
it.
do
Oh
is
yeah.
organize, and get out and vote and get these wackadoodles out of our Congress.
He was the one that got all emotional about nobody getting reparations. I remember a speech that he did when he was running.
Here's the problem, John. We ain't getting reparations anyway. So what the fuck difference?
Hey, I'm
does it
holding
make?
out.
What the fuck
California's
is
working
that?
on it. You know, that's the most movement I've seen is what I've seen in California, down in Los Angeles.
Yes. I can't even find my people because they were property.
Yeah,
They were
for somebody to qualify this, you have to have traceable history. And
Yes.
that, just like you said,
There's
is
the
kind of
track,
hard
right?
to do. You know,
Yes,
most
because
black
some of us
Americans
don't have
run
a
into a wall,
traceable
baby. You're
history.
not going to get
Our
any information
history-
past that.
Our history was wiped the fuck out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't get past my
no.
great grandmother.
Oh, darling, I can't imagine what it feels like, and no white person could, to have the history of some of us that whose family history takes us right through this mess.
Yeah, so
And-
fuck Tommy Tuberville.
Yeah, fuck him.
Fuck Tim Scott, who says, oh, there's no more racism. Black
Yeah.
people just need to pull themselves up by the bootstrap. Give me a
And
fucking
fuck the
bootstrap
Supreme
to
Court
work
that
with.
struck down affirmative action in schools. What was it? They had a
Yes.
name. That thing.
Yeah. Because, you
Yeah.
know, racism is no longer a thing.
Yeah, it doesn't
according
exist
to-
anymore. We don't have it, so
Yeah.
why have laws that
Yeah.
pertain to it?
But not in the military. Hey, affirmative actions is fine in the military.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, because
We'll
as
take
long
them
as
all,
we go
but-
and sacrifice our lives for this
Sure.
country,
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
okay.
Yeah, that's a few holes in your body. Don't worry about it. Get in here. We
Let
love
them
you,
need
buddy.
some health care afterwards,
No.
and you have
no,
to
no,
fight
no.
for it.
Yeah, that's a different story. Yeah. We have a nation that we can be so proud of until we start looking, and then you will find problems no matter what area you look in. We have never been perfect. We're not perfect now. We're striving to get there. I doubt we'll ever get to perfect before we destroy
is
the
it-
planet anyway.
And this is a question that goes out into the universe.
What?
How is it that the losing side of a fucking civil war gets to create the narrative for the whole entire
Oh, Jesus.
fucking country?
You
Tell me
solved
how
that
that's
little
possible.
mystery, and we'll all be better off.
Mm.
That little mystery. Because it is. Everything that we talk about in the news nowadays has something to do with some Republican having his panties in a wad about some bullshit. And yet they scream loud enough about it, it's what's on the news. You know, just like Tommy Tubby shit. You know, his white nationalist shit. That's in the news, really? You can't be up there working on shit to get done for the American people? No.
No, he
They're
is
too busy playing this
preventing.
kind of shit.
He's preventing people from being seated in top military positions
Yep.
and endangering our country. And this is a man that we're actually giving a paycheck to. And he one person gets to hold up the whole entire process like this.
That's our system. That's our system. Yes, one senator.
We now have an acting
One senator.
commander for the Navy.
Yes.
We have
And
an
the Joint
acting
Chiefs of Staff,
commandant.
the Commandant of the Marine Corps, he just
Yes.
retired.
Yes.
The Chairman of the Joint Chiefs, that's an empty seat. These are major positions in our military that our defense depends on the guy being in that position, being knowledgeable and intelligent enough to do the job.
And they shouldn't be vacant for even 24 hours.
No, they should
No,
not. And again, I
no.
remind of it. It's not just him; it's his whole family. The people that this Tubby shit has affected reaches into the thousands. I mean, everything from your kids being in school, your wife's got a job, but now you're moving. Maybe you're gonna move. I don't know. We haven't found out, honey. We're waiting on Tommy.
Can I bring to remembrance that when a certain criminal president that we had in the last administration had any fucking vacancies, and even when he didn't, he created vacancies and sat acting people in all those fucking positions.
Yeah,
Right. He just pulled people off the street, for Christ's
Out,
sake.
out
his
his
buddies.
fucking
Anybody he
fat
could
ass.
make a deal with.
Anybody's
That's
a
it.
loyalist.
Yes.
A loyalist. That's all he cares about.
Yes, as long as you're loyal to him, not the Constitution, not to America,
His
but to him.
loyal chief of staff, the second one that he had, John Kelly,
Yeah.
just came out and said this fucker needs to be prosecuted.
Now, why is it that all of the people that worked around his ass have testified against him or are recommending, yeah, you better do something about this shit?
Well, sure, now they are. They
Yeah,
wouldn't do it when
yeah,
it
they
was
weren't
in
doing
there.
it. Yeah, that's
What
the
take them so damn long?
that's what pissed me off right back when remember John Bolton. John
Yes.
Bolton quit. He didn't say shit, and then he went and wrote a book.
Nope.
Kiss
Yeah,
my
they
ass!
all
You didn't
did.
say anything when you were in the room when it was
Yeah.
going on.
They all wrote a book.
Yeah, that's what it
The
is.
The last one, Meadows wrote a book, and that's
Kiss-
how they got caught on fucking tape.
Because let's face
all
it,
right,
what is the
but-
most precious thing about being a Republican? It's money, baby. It's money, and it takes a
Yeah,
whole
but
lot
you
of
know
it to
what,
be one.
John?
Heh.
We as the people of the people, that
Yeah.
part of the
Yeah,
Constitution,
that thing.
the people, we need to take our asses to the fucking polls and get these fuckers out.
That's how it
Because
works.
they're stopping progress in this country.
That's how it works. We the people. And if we don't do it, then yeah, democracy becomes something else.
Then
A
we can sit
facade
back
of it.
and kiss this shit
Wink,
goodbye
wink. Yeah,
because
you're in charge. Sure you are. Well,
Trump broke
you're gonna
this
vote,
shit. He's
comrade.
put us every aspect of our government that's fucking broken that nobody ever fucking thought about. And
Yeah.
now everything is a fucking
Yeah,
constitutional crisis
Wait a minute, back
and in
up.
chaos.
Who was that? Yep, there you go. There's that line I was waiting on somebody to say. Me E. Big M, little E, big E. Me E.
What?
Type of shit has no military experience, so fuck you. You know, sometimes when you, and a lot of veterans will back me up on this shit. When you start fucking with the military, you're a senator and you're starting to hold up shit for the military and just on a fucking whim, fuck you. Fuck you.
Because
Where
the
was your ass,
military
buddy?
offers its citizens, which are citizens of the United States, the possibility of fucking getting in the
You know, that's what really pisses me off when I start thinking about that shit.
This is what it boils down to.
Because
This
look,
is what transgender care.
yes,
And this is what it boils down to. This is the reason why he's holding up generals and people.
because
that
he
use-
doesn't
use
want female
in our
military personnel to drive across state lines for feminine health reasons. He doesn't fucking know what he shouldn't know why they're going. What business
No,
is
he
it his? Go ahead, James. I'm sorry.
Speaking of transgenders, since we're talking about that, what about Tennessee? Well, no
don't
longer
even get me started.
Yeah.
on
Since
fucking
it's saying-
Tennessee.
Passing a law, yeah.
Since it seems to be some kind of competition between me and us and Tennessee, us and Texas. I mean, come on.
It's always been, T for Texas, T for Tennessee, baby. We're in this competition back and forth, seeing who can outdo each other on ignorance. I remind you, I have
the
Ted
Attorney
Cruz.
General, and see, this is what Missy Chick was talking about the other day. These people that get into these positions in these state houses are
Yes.
doing things to harm the American public, like this AG down
This-
in Tennessee.
This is
And-
not
and the
just
whole-
national politics.
Obfuscating health reports of
Yeah.
people who went to a certain clinic at Vanderbilt University,
Yeah, private medical records.
private medical. What happened to the fucking HIPAA laws?
Yeah.
That's my question, Bernadette. What happened to HIPAA? You know, my wife
Yeah.
works as a they call it a patient advocate. She works for a
Yes.
hospital,
Right.
And she has to obey the HIPAA laws when she's talking to a patient to set up an appointment that for whatever service they need with the hospital.
Yes.
And she can't divulge it. She can't even talk to me after she gets off work about anything
No.
that happened on the phone.
My brother got a phone call.
Hey, Vanderbilt give that shit up before they even
Notified anybody.
yeah, exactly. They did.
This,
They
this,
give it
this
up.
is this is unfucking believable. And the way that this AG stored that information is about as well as fuck Trump down there in Mar-a-Lago ass.
Right?
Just
Just
anywhere.
like
Just any
loose
fucking where.
boxes somewhere.
Just
What the
boxes
hell?
laying in a closet
Hey.
somewhere out in the waiting room.
Next
Just
to the
flooding.
giant copy machine.
Unsecured laptop or something.
The magazine rack right there next to the visitor station. They're all right there. Just help
Wow.
yourself. Take a look.
Wow. If I was a Tennessee resident that had anything to do with this particular clinic, I'd be suing the shit out of all of these
You know,
people.
I'm thinking somebody is.
Oh,
Somebody
the
will.
ACLU was already on this shit.
You know, if those were your records. Oh yeah. What the fuck?
Oh yeah,
What happened to the-
exactly.
and
They're
if they
your
get
records.
away
If
with
they're
it- Your
public,
records, they do.
then you can sue.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
No
I
doubt
heard,
about
Ra-
it.
I heard Rachel Maddow talking about this, like a case 10 years ago. Some other AG did something similar, and he got in a big bunch of trouble about it. So hopefully that'll happen to this
Yes,
guy.
Hopefully it should.
because we created these HIPAA laws. We created these HIPAA laws in order to protect people's information.
Right. And even though they're inconvenient, there's a reason they're inconvenient.
Yeah, and if you go in for a procedure in the hospital, you have got to, if you want a living will, you've got to designate who can see it. If you're going to go into the hospital, you have to designate who can get your
Who
records
could
if
get
they
your
need to make
information?
Yeah.
if they
have
need to
be
make a
on
decision.
record. They have to
If
be
they-
given a code every time. They have to give a code every time that they call in to identify that they have the right patient and they know that they can receive the information. I know.
Yes,
I've been
yes,
that
and-
person.
And the thing about it is that they have to make life and death decisions if you're unconscious or
Yes.
something.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
it's-
going to having a tooth pulled can make you unconscious. Ask Joan Rivers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No
Yeah.
shit. No shit. Boy,
Permanently.
howdy.
This is bullshit, man. This is fucking bullshit.
You know what else is bullshit, Bernadette?
What is
And what
more
else
bullshit?
is bullshit?
Have you seen what DeSantis has
Oh,
done about
that guy.
licenses, driver's licenses in his state?
Down
Yes.
in Florida? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be
well,
from the East
DeSantis is
Coast. You don't want to
bullshit.
go there if you're from the East Coast.
Yeah. And an
They're
immigrant.
not going to honor your driver's license.
No.
No. Very
Now,
specific
wait a minute.
states.
Back up the
It's
bus.
named-
John was gone
Oh,
all day. What the hell is you talking about? Ron DeSantis is what?
He has signed a law that says that he is not going to honor, I think it's about 5 East Coast states, the driver's license of immigrants from these particular states. Now,
Wait,
how,
yeah.
how are you going to determine that these people are immigrant? Are you going to, I don't know, profile them?
Exactly.
Isn't that what he wants
I
to
already
do?
heard that it's doing a chilling effect
That-
down in
that's
Florida.
go- that's
because
gonna be
a lot of
challenged.
a lot of construction and farms,
Absolutely.
they have seen their workforce disappear
That,
because of
Yes.
that stupid son of a bitch.
You know
we,
what?
we talked
They
about one
voted
time when a
this
peach is going to cost you $10
asshole in.
each. What's
They
that?
voted him in.
Who?
Yeah, so they deserve what they get, right?
Yeah,
They voted him
I'm
in.
just
Pretty
saying.
much.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Oh,
we
he was
get
their
this
pick.
government we deserve when we choose to vote or choose not to. And like Liz Cheney said, we're
Okay.
voting idiots into office, and we need to
On a
stop.
daily basis on the Republican side, for sure. Yes.
And you know, when people just stop going to Florida to visit there, because, you know, it
Yeah.
was kind of a tourist area.
And that
Too bad for Florida.
the dispute with Disney has dissuaded people from wanting to go down there to Florida. You know,
Yeah.
Disney will.
And-
You know, Disney's going to be around a long time, and DeSantis will be nothing but a dust in
Well,
history.
Disney's going to win.
Oh
There's
yeah,
no doubt
Disney's going to
gonna
wipe
win.
his ass.
Well,
Yeah.
They got
it's
a
not
lot more
gonna
money
hurt.
and a lot
It's
more
not going to
power.
hurt just Disney, because a lot of people go to Disney and then they go to the Universal Studios and all the
Yeah.
other parks down there. They make all
all of
fucking
those
It's an
silly trick out
epicenter
of it.
for that. Jess Coggin
Yeah.
says Disney is empty.
Yeah.
Of course, that might be because it's too
It
freaking hot to
might-
go outside.
It's it's kind of the wrong season.
Yeah, wrong time of year.
And the water off of the coast of Florida has reached 100 degrees.
Holy well.
Now,
the
see,
water.
that starts scaring me when you start talking about the temperature of the water out there, because what that determines how big a hurricane gets. And
80
baby,
degrees.
the-
Yeah.
I worry
Well,
about that
also
shit.
affects the wildlife.
You know, the whole
Also
damn
affects the
system. Look at the
ecosystem,
rain
John.
that they're getting up in Vermont. Holy
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah, holy
know,
shit.
That's 7 inches in 6 hours. Well, that's
Yeah.
cooking.
Capital was
And there was no
flooded today.
storm associated with it. There
No,
was no name on a storm.
no.
Mhm.
So when they do get a name, hold on to your britches. Hold on, no wait, that's
Yeah.
long.
Well, we're supposed to have thunderstorms tomorrow, and I pray to God we do, because I'm telling you, it was 97
I agree.
degrees today. And I went outside with my dogs, and I'm sitting there going, why does it feel this way? And then I come in and I found it was 97. I'm like, holy shit. And my grass is just totally dead. All my grass is dead. I mean, it's just, and it costs a fortune to water it and get it back to be green again, because they charge me an arm and a leg for water here.
Oh, I bet. Resources, baby. They're gonna get.
Yeah.
That's when we
We're
start
running out of
looking
water
at
around
environmental
consistently.
issues, it does not look good, baby. Not at all.
If I water my lawn consistently, John, the bill for the water will be $300 a month if I water my
Oh,
lawn.
I can pump all the water
Well,
I
then
got.
you
I
gotta
got my
mow
own
it,
well.
DJ. Why would you water it?
I can water the
Why?
shit
Why?
out of my
Because we're in
grass,
a
but I ain't drinking
subdivision
that
and,
shit.
they want your lawn to look good, the homeowners association.
Well, let them water
Yeah.
it then.
Oh,
Yeah. I know.
Let them pay the fucking bill.
HOAs.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that homeowner
I saw
association.
my
I
house
like
in
that
who
shit.
Michigan-
was in the
Oh,
HOA, and they complained about him having a dead tree out in front of his house. You know what he did? He went and got some green paint, painted that motherfucker green.
Yeah, I seen
I
that.
like it.
Michael Johnson says
Did
his
you
grass is still green. I hope you get your new house, buddy. He's got.
Yeah.
I think he's about getting him a new
Michigan,
house.
did you
Yeah.
hear about the fight down at the Darty Hotel?
I did, and it's actually the second time too.
Yeah, it's nuts down there.
It is.
Well, there's some nut kicking going on.
Oh,
Well, this
nut
is the
picking
GOP
and shoving and
The GOP state meeting is at that hotel, and I don't know who it was. Were they Trumpers fighting non-Trumpers or what?
It's a possibility. It was like they were having a closed meeting in a room, and when the other people showed up, they were like, "Hey, how come we can't be in there?" And they were trying to get themselves in there into the
Is that what it
closed
was?
room.
Okay.
Yes.
The guy opened up the door and got kicked.
Kicked them in the balls.
Yep.
And you know
Yeah.
what?
Ouch.
When I'm home, I go to their buffet on Thanksgiving and Christmas down there at the Darty. It's a great place to go for the buffet. The Darty
Yeah,
Hotel.
been there
in Clare.
years. But yeah.
Oh, I love it there. Beautiful hotel.
About the only thing in Clare, or it used to be.
Yeah, well, you're living in Clare County, the second poorest county in the state. Wayne County, which is Detroit, is number one in having the lowest income per capita, and Clare County is the second. So we live
I
in-
don't know
Yeah.
about that. Yeah.
Well, it was when I was living there, because everybody just go to the bars in the morning, starting at 11 o'clock, and they drink all day till they come home at midnight. And that's what
Right.
people in Clare County do. They don't have any jobs.
Right. Anyways.
Yep.
Besides
Anyway, let me welcome Miss Jean is in the room. Miss Linda is in the room, and
Ed.
I'm
Yeah.
here.
and somebody else. And I've already
Ed
got nothing.
Beatty.
Who is it?
Ed Beatty.
Ed Beatty. Ed.
Oh, John,
Hello, bud.
can you hear me?
I can hear you. I just can't see you. That's all. I can't read the
Well, it looks
icon.
like you come in loud and clear.
You're coming in nice and
Hey,
clear.
I just remember Jim. I mean, I want to just go back to the Songs of Freedom movie. I just remember Jim Caviezel used to do this show called Persons of Interest, where they use Big Brother to save their lives.
It's a good show. It was a good show. I watched it all the time. Persons of interest. And I liked him in that particular program. But man, what happened to this guy?
I mean,
Probably
he had
nothing.
good work and
That's who he
everything, but
is.
he just went to the dark side all of a sudden.
That's sad.
Yeah, he must
That's
have.
pitiful.
Other than that, he has ties with Mel Gibson.
Yeah, that's a dark side too.
Well,
And
he did
he,
work with Mel Gibson.
let-
That's one thing.
He did what? What were you saying?
I mean, he did work with Mel Gibson. That is one. That is one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boy, howdy.
I just don't know what to think of the guy because he is
Sometimes
a
people
very
turn
good
out to be
actor.
something other than what you thought they were. You know?
It's terrible. It disappoints you. It's kind of like
It
Bill
does.
Cosby when it happened to him.
Yeah,
I love
you know,
Bill
Bill-
Cosby.
everybody
Man,
loved
I
Bill
was so
Cosby.
disappointed.
Until you found out
He's
you did
legendary.
what? No shit, asshole. Yeah, it goes
Exactly.
just like that. You
I
know,
can say for this, if I could say Tubber shit.
I call him Tubba shit. That's what he is.
Tommy Tubber shit.
Tommy Tubba
I mean,
shit.
good name. I mean, good name for him. I mean, I caught your YouTube video.
Thank
Well
you.
spoken, well said.
Thank you. Yeah, he's a jackass. He's a racist. That's all I can think of is all his buddies are racist assholes. Why would you
I think
come
I
home?
sometimes wonder why his supporters in Alabama sleep at night.
I don't know. But you know, you're asking the same
You ever
question in
spend any
Georgia
time
with,
in
with
Alabama?
with Marjorie Taylor Greene or out in
I was in
Colorado with
Dothan,
Bobo.
Alabama before the whole.
I worked in Huntsville, Alabama, and in Huntsville it's somewhat metropolitan. But the minute you step out into the county around Huntsville, the people can hardly speak English. I mean, they go and they talk to you, and you're going, "What did you say?" I didn't understand that because these people are so redneck. They speak a whole different language down there.
Poorly educated.
Very poorly educated.
Well, that's who the
It's a shame.
Republican Party relies on for a base, is the poorly educated. I swear. They want them
Oh,
poor,
yeah.
hungry, needing a job, and stupid. Because you got to
Well,
be
I
stupid
would
to
go to
believe
work.
half the shit that they have on this Republican Party nowadays. The whole damn thing. You can't tell me one damn good thing the Republican Party is trying to do right now
I really know.
that isn't involved in trying to destroy something.
Of course, Georgia will be in the spotlight soon.
I can't wait. Are you shitting me? That's entertainment, baby. Right there. Let's go with the, we got and the January 6th grand jury. We're yet to hear from them. But now the jury down in the grand jury down in Georgia has been seated. They have been sworn in. So tick tock, let's go.
Is this a new one or different? Or the same people that were in the other one?
No, this is a new grand jury. The other one was a special grand jury, which was the investigative part.
Okay.
They.
I'll go down. I'll sit with them. I'll go
Are
down
you
there and sit
shitting
with
me?
them.
Well, Travis is thinking. I don't know.
She actually sat 2 grand jurors just because her caseload is so humongous. Now, here's the problem. She can indict him, and she will probably get removed from her position. But that
Yeah.
indictment is going to stay.
I hope so. But that governor's he's gonna fire her when she does indict him. But that law doesn't start until January, does it? She'll be in there until January.
And, I believe it starts in
When did it start?
October.
Well,
I
someone should
believe
stay
it
there
starts in
with that, at
October.
least.
No, I can't do that here.
Who's
Well,
the
some background.
barking dog in the background?
I
It's
hear it, but I don't know what
It's
it
Miss
is.
Linda, I think.
Yeah, I can
Getting
hear
some
he's tearing up
feedback.
something. I just seen a thing go by, but Michael Johnson just came by and he said I didn't see a $2 donation from him. I didn't see it, but if you said you did it, thank you, Michael
No,
Johnson.
he's down in the audience now. Michael's down
Oh,
in the
is he?
audience. Yeah.
Yeah, see, I can't see
I'm
him
telling
either.
you, I know you can't see.
No, I can't. Are you making fun of my eyesight, buddy?
No,
Yeah.
Is that what you're doing? There?
No, but I would
Making
make
fun
fun
of
of
a
your
blind
legs. You were
guy.
talking about shorts earlier. It's not your shorts that are a problem. It's your legs, man.
Hey,
We can see you, John. You can't see us.
that's what it is. It's magic windows. Hi, Carolyn and John. I've been watching them. I'm loving it. I wish I could I need to get on a bicycle. I've been so motivated by John and Carolyn's recent activities. They're very health orientated. She is a hell of a cook. You ought to see some of the pictures of food she's cooking. And they go on their bicycle rides. And I'm loving it. So, simple things.
Yeah, that's
like
fun.
that. Yeah.
I got some.
You get a lot more exercise in bicycle.
I'm
than
not taking a
lawn
bicycle
or-
outside. I don't give a shit if it's midnight, it's still, we didn't get below 80. That's at
Yeah,
night.
John.
Jesus, it's
That
like,
it's part of the problem. The
yes,
whole southern
Yes.
tier of the country is under this heat
heat
bubble
dome, yeah.
with extremely was it Arizona, or Nevada? I think it's Arizona.
Yeah.
Phoenix.
Coolly walking.
18 days straight of 110 or higher.
Oh God.
We've dipped down below 100 on the thermometer. We've gotten 97, 98, 99, but with the humidity of 80%, it just feels like it just.
Right.
Oh man.
In
it
Arizona,
just-
I've been out there when it's that hot, and there's no humidity, but it's weird. You breathe, and it's like things dry out instantly. Your lungs just
Yeah.
dry.
Yeah.
That's what I don't know how that feels. I've lived down here all my life. Every time I go somewhere else, I just came back from Tennessee, and man, James, I'm telling you, what a pretty part of the country, baby. East
It's
Tennessee,
beautiful there.
it is gorgeous
Beautiful.
out there.
North and South Carolina are beautiful too.
Oh,
but
my whole
look at
family
what
out there
they-
wants me to move out there. They live up in this area, Sharps Chapel. You could probably look it up. Yeah, look that up on your Google map. Sharps Chapel in Tennessee is where they lived, and there's a big lake right there, and it was just gorgeous. Their home is on the side of the mountain, and there's the lake right down there. I kept telling him, dude, I tell Alex, this guy, you need a zip line, buddy. You could run a zip line from that telephone pole, and I'd already scoped it out 10 times, to that other telephone pole down there, and you'd be down there right at Lakeside. And they have a beautiful dock down there on the lake. I mean, but getting from the house to the lake, yeah, get in the car, because you ain't walking back up this shit. So,
John, this is beautiful. This is beautiful country, but it's just a damn shame that there's so many ugly-minded people around here. I mean, it's so sad.
it's the same way here in Texas.
James.
Especially if you
Have you
live a little farther out in the country, it tends to be a little worse.
Yeah. Have you ever been to Maggie Valley, James? It's in what is it, North Carolina or South Carolina? I can't remember. It's called Maggie Valley.
I've never been there, but I've heard of it. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's supposed to be one of the most beautiful places to live there is.
Well, I was impressed with Tennessee. My visit out there, except for the reason, like I say, I had to go. And on that note, I talked to my brother today on the phone, and he sounded good. He sounded good, and
Love to hear that.
yeah. So
That's very good
yeah,
news. John.
everybody in the family is very optimistic at this point. He has quit smoking, quit drinking. Yeah, he had a conversation. When I got there, I did not think he was going to make it. And the doctor has told him that on the outside, he's looking at 4 months if he doesn't change his ways. So he is desperately changing his ways right now, and I could not be
I think it
happier.
was a good thing for your brother to see his brother.
I think.
Maybe
Yeah.
How could it not? Look how handsome I am. Did you see the picture with all of us? Who's the most handsome? Tell me.
Yes, I saw
Okay.
that. That was really
I
good.
rest
for
my
him.
case
Looks like
then.
ZZ Top
I
to
like
me.
it.
I don't
Bunch of
know.
old ZZ Top, ain't it? Somebody
I think
said
you
I
could've
won the
switched.
beard contest, so.
You could have switched and you in the bed and him standing up. You two look
Hey,
so
hey,
much
don't say
alike.
that. I'm much
You guys
handsomer
look a
than that
lot
guy.
alike to me.
He knows I love
You
him.
know,
Huh?
you just look so much alike. The two of you favor each other. Very good deal.
Which, the two standing up?
No, the two of you, the one in the bed and you,
Okay,
you favor each other a lot.
that's my brother.
Yes.
Alan on the other side, he's our brother from another mother. He's been
Yeah.
very close. As a matter of fact, his son is the one we call my adopted son. He's been very close for years and years and years. But yeah, no, they want me to move up there. And like I said, go Google where that is and take a look. Whew, pretty.
So you're going to be Blue Dot in Tennessee?
I don't
Headquarters?
think so.
A cold day in hell before John leaves Texas.
Yeah, more or less, yeah. Yeah, I'd entertain the thought. My wife? No. She's not leaving Texas, baby. No, we're just desperately trying to make this place what it used to be for us. And the only reason it isn't because of the climate or the river or anything else. It's all political atmosphere around here. It has changed our life drastically. It makes it an uncomfortable place for my family to be. But I'll be damned if I'm gonna let them fuckers win. So get used to it, bitches. I'm here. You know.
Well, what
John,
about
speaking of the
people
political
moving in?
climate, do we have a two for blue?
I am so glad you said that. Make sure I hit the right. Well, we do. And Travis is going to be updating this. I know he has been quite busy, but yes, we do. We're still having Colin Allred in Texas here, running against Ted Cruz. This guy's an amazing guy. He has fought for Texas for so long. Family orientated. I mean, he is just. He's a good guy. Go check out his bio because you'll be impressed with him. And on that same point, in
What
Michigan.
was the name again, John?
That was Colin Allred.
Well, there's
C-O-L.
another guy who just declared, who has a Hispanic name, who I saw today declared to run against Cruz too.
Wait, we're going
I have
with
not.
Colin.
Yeah, I'm going.
So I don't know. I'm just
Well,
saying
Colin.
that I read that he declared. I don't know who he is.
I don't know either. I forgive myself forgive me for not knowing, but I don't. The other one is Alyssa Slotkin, who is running for an open seat in Michigan. This was really important. We need to hold Michigan in blue if we can, and turn Texas blue. And both of those donations would help in the outcome of both of those. So if you have a couple of bucks, think about donating to Alyssa or to Colin Allred, either one, and we will have more of our two for blues that we can throw up on the screen. Hopefully soon. It's been rather hectic around here. Like I said, Travis just finished up on a big project, so maybe we'll be able to ask him for, because I can't do this shit. Are you shitting me? Anything I hit a button for, Travis did. That's Travis work. So John don't know nothing except hit this button.
So John,
John.
you tell me you're not that smart.
I am
about
not
all
that
stuff?
technologically advanced. I have all sorts of buttons in front of me. You want to? I could slap the shit out of somebody. I could push you right in front of a bus, and then after I push you on the bus, I can feel real bad about it, because you just got run over by a bus, you know. And then
Well, I got my 32-track console set up in the basement.
yeah, I ain't got that many
And
buttons.
set up for when I'm going to go live, and that's 32 tracks I can push up and down. Those little slide things. There's 32 of them.
Have you got?
So I can have all kinds of special effects.
Have you got any recordings of Joe Biden?
Not yet. No. In fact,
I do. I do. Here it is.
Well, good.
What a stupid son of a bitch.
What a stupid son of a bitch. That's Joe Biden. I can't remember who he was talking to, but in my book, pick a Republican. It's pretty much all of them.
He was telling about telling it to a Fox reporter, I guess.
Did you hear about the Arizona governor telling the reporter to, I don't know, it was basically, she used the word fuck, and she told him, I'm going to exercise in the gym, so let's tone it the fuck down or something like that, she said. It was on. It was on.
How dare her? How dare they speak with such fucking bad language? I'll tell you what.
I know.
This is the current decorum, John. You're expecting them to have decorum?
Not really, baby. I think decorum went out the window a long time ago. The Republicans aren't really interested in that. They're more interested in scream at the top of their lungs and set their hair on fire.
About nothing.
About
that
nothing.
Fucking matters.
About your transgender kid, or about
like,
books, or voting.
Well, they're all about the First Amendment now, and the First Amendment protects the word fuck. So, fuck the First Amendment. People who are trying to stop the government from.
I don't mind them caring about the First and Second Amendment, but I want them to care about the rest of them too.
Yeah,
I don't want them to stop at number 2, because that's where most of the Republicans stop, right there.
Well, Smith, I guess their DOJ or Smith filed a motion against Doherty's decision down in Louisiana. They're trying to get it overturned.
BW says credit.
Who said
the
credits?
one where he says the First Amendment or something
BW.
about
BW.
They don't, where the government can't talk to any social media.
Beverly's on the ball.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, they're trying to get that overturned. They filed a motion.
Yes.
I hope that it's granted.
I'm I'm not up on
You
that.
know,
I'll stay away.
there's so much to distract us from what we really need to be working on. You know,
And
with
it's
all
hard
this
enough to
Republican chaos going on in every aspect of our cultural lives here in America. It's just fucking ridiculous that we're not focused on the more humanitarian and more global
Indeed.
issues that's going to
Why can't
affect
we
the
work
whole
on solving
fucking
all of
planet.
the world's, including our issues, to make
Exactly.
life better for all of us, instead of
However,
yeah.
this issue of national security is top priority.
Yeah.
And that
And I
fucker
think
needs to be
Tommy
held
Tubby should.
accountable.
Somebody needs to. Where was my button? Slap the shit out of it. That's how
Now,
come I
slap
can't
him
run for
twice.
office, because people like that would piss me off, and I'd have to slap them, and then there you are on the news explaining why you slapped Tommy Tubby shit.
John,
Yes, sir.
Challenge him
I
to a
don't know
duel.
why they keep bringing up the subject of who brought the cocaine in the White House.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
it's
just want to
mystery.
throw a wrench in the system.
Insignificant. Why don't they check their own fucking offices before they go poking the moat in somebody else's
Yeah,
eye?
this is a nowhere story to me,
Yeah,
just
who left
because
the
really,
poppy seed donuts in the kitchen?
I
Come
don't
on.
think anybody in the White House, Joe Biden, Hunter Biden, anybody else is dropping their cocaine bag in there. I think it was a setup from a Republican in some way.
Some maggot.
Yeah, some maggot,
in
and the
there.
first one on my list would be Don Jr.'s probably got an extra bag, so he probably had some of his friend drop it off in there.
Don Jr.
He
stash.
probably forgot how many bags
Just
he
Coggins
had.
just say the cocaine is Don Jr.'s. It was delayed by
Exactly.
Detroit. It was delayed
John,
by
if I
Detroit.
worked at the White House and I found it, it would disappear.
He would, what would you do with it?
Okay.
All right, now turn it in. I know you would.
No,
Don't
I
do
wouldn't.
drugs there.
No. I'd
It
take
was
it
empty.
home.
I swear it was empty when I found it.
It was
Exactly.
not mine, officer. I thought it was cocaine too, sir. So I sniffed it to see if it could smell it, and then when I
That's how you
turned around,
test
it was all
You
gone.
sniff it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, baby, I
Absolutely.
went through my days of that.
I was just being
Yeah, I lived through
expert.
that shit. So,
You know, I'm going to the
Yes.
pharmacy tomorrow, John.
are you gonna get
Oh,
some
really?
drugs?
I'm going to get some drugs.
Hey,
Some,
the right drugs.
wacky tobacco, as they used to say. Willie Nelson's
Yeah.
wacky tobacco.
Oh, kiss my ass. See, you have to come in here with that shit. See, I thought you was talking about serious drugs. No, you're talking about marijuana and the evils of marijuana. Let me tell you something.
Yes,
I'm telling you, down here in Texas, we
Reefer
don't have that shit.
madness. Reefer
Yes, it is.
madness.
And they're all in there.
They're all mad.
Yeah, it's all. Yeah. Anyway, where's my pipe?
What's-
God damn it.
What's going on with our Supreme Court? I heard there's some kind of a push for some kind of ethics in our Supreme
Are
Court.
you shitting me? Why would the court need any ethics?
Oh, what do they need ethics for?
Yeah, why do they need ethics? They know everything. They
Nobody
wouldn't be
else
Supreme
has them.
Court
Why
says
should
if
they
there was
have
an
them?
ethical question. Are you shitting me? Yes, we need it, evidently. What we need is expanded court, because I'm watching everything that we watch die or get shoved up our ass. With a 6-3 court, there ain't nothing we can do
I
about it.
heard that somebody's pushing something. I just got the edge of it this morning.
The senator from Illinois, what's his name? He's the head of the committee in the Senate. He's pushing for an investigation and for ethics. I could think of his name. I know it. I've got to remember.
Well,
I can give 'em a few
they've been
names.
kind of pushing that for a while. Just hasn't gone anywhere.
No, it hasn't.
Well, it needs to, because it's in the public eye, and the public has the
Yeah.
right to, hey, we thought this was on the up and up here, and you guys weren't selling your
Well,
vote.
they're gonna keep bringing it up. They're gonna keep,
Good.
Yeah.
They need to,
Yeah.
because I
They
don't
do.
trust the court anymore.
It is Senate 325. This is the Supreme Court Ethics Act, and it's sponsored by Senator Murphy, Christopher.
Aren't y'all impressed that Bernadette remembers all that stuff?
No, remember hell, I put it on a link.
I know y'all are fast on that. I can't do that, man. I need to. I'd be able to have my fingers here working. I'd be able to answer more questions, but y'all beat me to it.
This is what it says. This bill establishes a new statutory requirement for the Judicial Conference of the United States to issue a judicial code of conduct for judges and justices of U.S. courts, including justices of the Supreme Court. Currently, the Judicial Conference issues a code of conduct for justices of the U.S. courts, but not the justices of the Supreme Court. To enforce the code of conduct for the justices of the Supreme Court, the bill requires the Supreme Court to appoint an ethics investigation council. The ethics investigation council must adopt rules to enforce the code of conduct, including a process to receive public complaints of potential violations, investigate complaints, and issue an annual report, a public report describing the complaints and the steps taken to address the complaints.
Is that
Finally,
why?
the bill requires the justices of the Supreme Court to publicly disclose the reasons for disqualifying himself or herself in a proceeding, or the reasons for denying a motion to disqualify himself or herself in a proceeding. So
Dick Durbin.
that was
His name on there, Bernadette. Dick Durbin from Illinois. He should be on there. That's who I was talking about.
It just gives the sponsor
Durbin
of
and
the
Graham
bill.
here. They have a bipartisan committee.
It was introduced by Senator Murphy Christopher, a Democrat of Connecticut, and it was introduced February 9th of 2003. So.
Is that why? Is that why Alito and Clarence are thinking about retiring?
That's how long it sat there, since 2003.
That's what Willie said.
That's how long they've been. When he introduced it, and how long it's been sitting out there. So.
Years later.
Supreme Court Ethics Act.
What is it? I'm just looking at Dick Durbin. It says that he's taking the lead on whatever it is, maybe the SAP bill or whatever. And Sheldon Whitehouse, the other Democrat, is working on it too.
Okay.
I trust Sheldon Whitehouse all the way. This man knows what the fuck he's talking about. And these assholes should have an ethics committee oversee their fucking criminal behavior on this court, because Clarence Thomas.
Because apparently there's been a lot of it going on.
A daily, man, and he's been doing it for.
I don't like having the thought in my head that my justices are for sale. And that in the news lately, that's exactly what. Yes.
Get used to it, because they are not for sale.
They're already bought and paid. They're bought and paid for, baby. Yeah. I guess we're going to go ahead and wrap it up for the evening. I want to thank everybody who came in. It was a lively conversation tonight. Look forward to our new disclaimer. We're going to try to work that in.
Let the women go first, Ron.
Huh?
Let the women go first.
You think so?
Right to the women. It's an act of chivalry.
Chivalry?
Oh, there he goes again.
Yeah, fuck that shit. No, I'm just kidding. No, I mean, I usually save them for last because I like them better. I'm not just shit.
My mother raised me right. Was to raise me that way.
Well, I usually save my two co-hosts for the end, because without Bernadette in Michigan, there are so many times I could not make it through this shit. It would just piss me off, and every time I come in here, that's the first thing I do. I start everything up, and when the audience gets down in the blue room there, in the audience. Anyway, if I see Mission Chick and Bernadette down there, I know it's going to be all right. We'll just get through this shit. Whatever the fuck we have to pull out of our butt, I'm sure I got help doing it. Because there's a lot of times I walk in this door not ready. And I used to pride myself on being ready. And life just gets in the way sometimes, and you have to get your shit done. And when you're out doing your shit, you can't do your shit here, so all your shit gets fucked up. And there you go.
And then you have a shit show.
Yeah, you have a shit show, and nobody wants to watch a shit show. So I always save them for last. But on that note, Ed,
Yes, John.
thank you for coming in, brother. I appreciate it. Don't you run out the door now, because we all have to hang around here and say goodbye at the end.
Yes, sir.
I say goodnight to somebody.
I want to say it's 79 degrees down in Savannah. Over in Savannah.
Man.
Right now.
79.
79 as we speak.
As we speak. Wait a minute. I got to check my
Savannah
iPhone.
of Johnny Mercer. Is that the Savannah of Johnny Mercer?
Yes.
It is 92 right now here. We're down from a high, so, and with a feels like temperature of, I don't know, it says excessive heat warning is what it says.
I don't blame you. We're getting one also tomorrow.
It's going to be around. This weather's going to be around for a while. This heat dome is not
We didn't
moving,
get
and
a
it affects a
thunderstorm.
lot of area.
We didn't get a thunder shower, actually. We just
Oh, man,
got hot, naked sun out.
any kind of rain right now, I would just get out in the street and take a shower in it. I just love it.
As long as it doesn't have to be a flash flood, that's
Yeah,
the
don't
problem.
do that. Vermont, I can't believe what's going on up there in the Northeast. Anybody up there, y'all take care of yourself and be careful, man. That water dangerous.
Especially in California.
Don't drive through the water.
Yeah, don't
That's
drive
the
through the
most
water.
dangerous thing.
Forget it. Stay safe if you're in California, okay?
Yeah. Anyway, Ed, thank you for coming in, brother. I appreciate it very much.
Now, everybody.
And, wait a minute. I got to lean over here. DJ.
Yes.
I'm getting new glasses tomorrow. Be better at this shit. Thank you for coming in, brother. We appreciate it very much.
Thank you. I always enjoy it. It's fun.
All right, good deal. Wait a minute. I got to lean over here again. And oh, James. James.
Oh,
I always
yeah.
appreciate it when you come in, brother. I like your input, buddy.
Hey, thank you for inviting me.
Take care of Tennessee out there, buddy. Make sure
It'll make
everything gets watered and all that shit stays green for the next visit I come.
It may take 2 or 3 times for me to get in here and talk, but I will eventually get in here and talk.
Well, we appreciate it when you do, brother. Everybody enjoys somebody else's opinion. Everybody's got one.
If you're getting yourself glasses, that's great.
Yeah.
But if you don't get Mama no glasses, because we don't want her to see you good.
Yeah, no. I told her the other day, I said, man, I got to thinking about it, man, this is bad. She doesn't like this beard, so that's number one. I look at my face and I'm going, oh, you ain't pretty anymore. And anyway, let's don't go down that highway. It doesn't sound good. It's mighty bumpy anyway. James, thanks for bringing that up, buddy. Always count on your buddies to bring good up. Anyway, James, have a good night, brother. And let me see, Miss Linda. I see you up there, Mary Ellen.
I was saying good night to everybody.
Well, we're glad you came in, baby.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming in. And wait a minute. There's Miss Linda. Miss Jean.
Yes.
Hey, thank you, darling, for coming in. We appreciate it.
I appreciate being here. Nice listening to y'all. And yeah, I agree. Bernadette and Miss Check, awesome.
Oh, to the moon and back, baby. To the moon and back. I'm telling you.
Exactly.
They are my rock. I hang on to them during the storm, baby.
Absolutely are.
Thank you. And Miss Chick.
Yes, John.
Always with the eternal information right on hand. I love it. Thank you,
Well,
darling.
And I do have a viewer warning.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Blue
What?
Dot Live may become addictive. Watching Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays at 6 p.m. Central every week,
you could
month
get-
after month,
you could
year
get-
after year.
You could get
may
addicted.
May cause
Next thing you
questioning
know,
wisdom, elevated
you're
heart
over there
rate,
at the
pondering
computer
humanity,
looking and rubbing.
separation from toxic family members.
We can only hope, baby.
Reassessing longtime friendships and whether the neighbors really are friendly.
Look at all these symptoms. I'm amazed we even got approved.
But that's not the side effects. The side effects can include, but not limited to, learning truths about things you thought you already knew, wanting to wear all manner of t-shirts to express yourself, throwing caution to the wind and confronting Karens and all manner of assholiness when you see it, developing more empathy and wokeness than any one heart can ever contain, meeting other blue dots from all over the globe, liking, following, subscribing, and sharing this shit whenever you can. Frequent outbursts of fuck Trump or anyone else that's pissed
I
off.
love it.
If you can't stop thinking, saying, or screaming fuck Trump, taking a day off from the world may be advised. We'll be here, still going at it when you're ready to resume. Fuck Trump.
I love it. Send that. I want Travis to have that. I want the both of that. All that shit.
All that shit.
All that shit. I want Travis to have that. I love it. I love it. I want that scrolling on the screen. So
I gotta say, I love getting my Blue Dot family fix.
there you go, baby. And tell your friends if they don't know about us, man. Tell them, bring them into the family, baby. This thing's growing all the time. And it's not about numbers. It's more about, well, dare I say, the friendship, the camaraderie, the love relationships that have blossomed within this family. Oh, wait a minute. That's not incest. No, they don't even know each other. They're separate. It's a whole different thing. Anyway, we'll get into that next show. Anyway, Miss Chick, thank you so much, darling. I love that.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much for that. I want Travis to read that. And of course,
That was super.
My Bernadette. You were late today. Don't make me admonish you again.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
You're married.
It's a good thing Miss Chick was there. She's solid as rock,
With
baby.
me, beat
First
me,
warning,
just
Bernadette.
don't leave me, okay? I am addicted. I am a blue dot junkie.
Solid
okay?
through and through,
so,
aren't we?
yeah, I'm
And
sorry
proud
I'm
of it,
late,
baby.
but I'm still here. I'm always working behind the
I
scenes.
know life
And
gets
so,
in the way
yeah.
sometimes.
Like, share,
try-
and subscribe.
there you
this
go.
Shit.
And share this shit.
Donate.
All right.
And thank you to everybody who participates, either via Patreon or Super Chat,
Indeed.
Facebook, however you're doing it. Thank you. It's
Thank
greatly
you so much.
appreciated.
It is greatly appreciated in this family.
It's
And,
all for you.
It's all for us. Anyway,
Yeah.
y'all say goodnight.
Good night.
Good
This
night.
shit's fun. See, I do
Bye,
this
John
shit.
boy.
When we do this shit, I leave here with a smile on my
Good
face.
night.
And then we
Bring it
run
to-
into the damn blue room. But y'all need to get in here and come in the blue room because the
Happy
party's fixing to kick into high gear. We love you. Y'all take care, and we'll see you later. Ain't it
Zero
sweet?
zero.